Just like any other community or hobby space, the Pokemon TCG card community has quite a few, let's just say, idiots or lame people or weirdos or scalpers. And the list goes on with all the people that, we don't like to associate with in the hobby. And so we're going to be reacting to where I think is the absolute worst community for anyone in the Pokemon TCG. Facebook. I see some of the dumbest stuff on there. And I see some of the craziest scalpers on local Facebook community groups, and I'm in my state group, and just big groups in the Facebook community. You see some of this dumbest stuff. So we're gonna react to some of these that I've kind of cherry picked out of these different communities, because I'm in quite a few. I don't really make my presence known in them, but I'm kind of just a lurker, and I'll screenshot some of the dumb stuff I see. And so I built up quite a collection of absolutely stupid screenshots from Facebook and other stuff. So we're going to start out with this one, which I thought was pretty fitting. This guy's posted a picture of, a nice SIR there, a Professor Turo's scenario from Paradox Rift. And he says, "Is this worth anything?" Looked it up. It says $10. Now, most people would say, Hindo, this has got to be satire, right? Nobody in their right mind actually will post something like this. But as you will see, some of these posts that I'm gonna show are not satire. We're gonna react to some other stuff too that I've compiled to let you guys see on this side of the community. And yeah, I mean, the guy down there in the comments said it's probably worth $10 then. That's what I reckon too. If you looked it up and TCG Player or eBay said it's worth $10, it's probably worth $10. And then next up we have another one where this guy posted he's selling a Venusaur CGC2. He says, "1 of 1 Venusaur CGC2. As of right now, it's the only grade 2, and I'm finally looking to let it go." Must have been something hard to hold on to then, huh? "Will provide other graded prices on price charting for price context. All payments to Cash App." Okay, whatever, thank you. Okay, so then we have this guy. So normal Facebook posts for trading or buying group, right? And then you look at the comments, and one of the guys in the comments, he's trying to throw him an offer, and he says, "PSA 3s are at $48. Which, if you think, it's never made sense to me why some people can say, "Oh, well, this is 1 of 1. It's got to be worth more." What do you mean? It's a worse grade. I don't care if it's 1 of 1. I could crack open a CGC3 Venusaur EX, send it in, put a big old scratch down the card where it grades a 2, and then your card's worthless. What's the point? I don't get it. I don't get low pops in low grades. Makes no sense to me. Maybe I just can't comprehend it. Maybe. Okay. And so he says PSA 3s are at $48. Will you take $40 shipped? And the author of this post, the guy that's selling Venusaur, he said, "I'm sorry, but there's 3 PSA 3s and only 1 2. I'd be willing to do $60 shipped." What? The mentality on that makes no sense to me. This just doesn't make sense how that works. And then, as you can see, there's gonna be many posts that I share of like scalpers having no clue what the heck they're doing, or people no clue what they should buy today, which is just kind of crazy to me. But next one, we got this picture of a GameStop, and this was pretty recent. This was at the this was for the Prismatic Surprise box and the Blooming Waters box drop at GameStop. This was posted the day before, where there was actual people camping out at this GameStop. I think this was in Virginia or something. Yeah, dude, it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. It's not that serious, bro. And the thing is, the other day I was calculating. I'm thinking in my head. I was like, what if these people that do this, they camp out at stores like this, instead of going in to get these boxes to resell them? I'm thinking, well, they're only making, this amount of money. If you're spending this much time waiting, you would be off so much better just going to your job and working. You would be making more money after shipping, taxes, and fees, and your time spent at this GameStop. You might as well have just been freaking working a job. What? It just makes no sense to me. And then let's see. Next up, we have this, which is a pretty common type of post to these Facebook groups. Now, of course, this is satire, but this really highlights like what it's like being in these Facebook groups, because these people will pull. They will say, "Oh, I got my collection. I haven't touched it for 20 years. It's just sitting in my attic." And then you're looking through the screenshots, like, "Oh, this is an old collection." And then you're like seeing like there's like a Charizard EX for 151, regular EX, and then there's like a Galarian Gallery for Crown Zenith in there. And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, this man has not touched his cards in 20 years, definitely. But these are, of course, some of the proxies people have been making from the TCG Pocket, and there's some real artworks in there too. It looks like that have been altered to be the illustration rares. But okay, yeah, moving on. Anyways, and then next up, here's a Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks, and this guy says, "Purchase this. Can I get some help on verifying if this is the real deal, and if it is, would it grade well?" Now, when you see a post like this, where it's somebody with a card that's worth close to $500, they bought it presumably, right? So let's say they even paid 80%, and they got it for like $350 to $400. Yeah, that's not chump change, but you probably know what you're doing, unless you're a complete idiot. And it's just something to show off. They do these posts. I see so many of these. "I don't know if this is real. Should I grade it? Wow, you know what you were getting into. And yes, it looks like a great copy. Send it in to get grading. I'm sure it'll get a freaking 10 and a PSA." And then next up, following up with more graded cards, because everybody's into grading now. This guy's got a Gyarados. He just pulled it out of the, is this the promo? I think you get these out of the Gyarados EX Premium Collection boxes. You get like a stand. I think I literally have one up here. Literally, I think this is the one. Ooh, look at my Horsea I got in this one. I think that's what you literally get in that box with that Gyarados. And he says, "Should I send this card to get graded? I'm new to collecting, and any and all advice recommendations would be appreciated." This is my recommendation. If you are new to collecting, before you send anything in to get graded, do your research. Talk to someone that actually knows what they're doing. Because I've seen people drop their first grading submission, drop $1,000, have no clue what they're doing, being brand new to the hobby, throwing in a bunch of comments, bunch of stuff that ain't even gonna be worth grading, which is fine, if it's for collectability purposes, like you like the Pokemon, or it's been in your collection since your childhood or something, okay, yeah. But if you're new to grading, new to collecting, you gotta know what you're doing, because yeah, it's fun grading, but if you're just going to send in a bunch of stuff that's not worth grading, you might as well just take a lighter, get you a couple $100 bills, and just sit there and flick the lighter and light them on fire. I mean, because that's basically all you're doing. So yeah, you got to know what you're doing, or you will get burnt. And then this next one, we're going to go and look at this Umbreon VMAX. Real or fake? If fake, please explain. I've never bought cards off someone, so I'm trying to learn what to look for. So I'm guessing this was this guy's first ever purchase, and surely this guy didn't actually pay market price for an Umbreon VMAX, because if he did buddy. Oh, you're done. You're cooked. You're cooked, buddy. The thing has no texture. It has no texture. The pack isn't off color. What are you doing? But before you spend a bunch of money, please know what you're doing. Please figure out what a real and fake card is. Don't buy it and then post on Facebook with a bunch of idiots can comment and tell you that it's fake. Learn before you buy it. This is stupid. And next one up here, we've got a pitcher. Again, a new buyer. There's so many new buyers. That's like these feeds in these TCG groups on Facebook is just flooded, list after list after list, post after post of new people to the hobby who have absolutely no clue what they're doing, and half of them are scalpers. Just half of them are scalpers. This picture. Don't know anything about Pokemon. More sports card guy. Loud, incorrect buzzer noise. That is like such a red flag. I don't know what it is, but it's like sneakers, sports cards, and crypto. You see any of those three kind of guys getting to the hobby, it's like a red flag where you already, I mean, look, okay, yeah, maybe you're a crypto guy or whatever, and you're getting into the hobby, and you want to do it for the artwork and the Pokemons. But for the majority of people, I feel like every time I hear one of these people say, I do sports cards, crypto, or sneakers, it's always them having no clue what they're doing and trying to learn how to scalp. That's all. Like, look at this. This was my local Dollar General. Anything good? In Virginia. Another one from Virginia. What's up with all these in Virginia? Okay. Anything good? Why are you buying if you have no clue what you're doing? That's how you get burnt. But it does look like there's some Silver Tempest binder collections in there. I'd probably pick those up myself. Get a little Silver Tempest. Looks like there's some mini tins in the background and some Scarlet Violet base. Everybody's really going after some Scarlet Violet base now for some reason. I don't know. Okay. Next picture. This guy. How many scalper screenshots did I put in this? Got in on a restock at local Sam's. First time seller, so no references yet. But would like to get my first one today so I can continue offering future good deals later on. Buddy went to Sam's and decided he was a reseller now. I'm just gonna click off. Okay, and next one. Next, buddy went to Sam's and decided he's a reseller. All right, this is kind of sad though. Actually, it says I have a major spending problem when it comes to Pokemon. I go to a card store and I spend hundreds at a time. I hope I'm not the only one. How are you guys able to limit yourself with how much you spend? So what I like to do when I'm spending for myself is, first of all, I think to myself, do I have to get this card now? Like, maybe it'll go down. Is it going to go down in the future? Like, is it very volatile right now and I have a chance of getting it at half the price? Then, I pass. If, you have other things to spend your money on, like bills, insurance, payments, water bills, electric bills, your car is broke down. You don't need to spend money on Pokemon. It can wait. You can wait. I know it sucks, but it can wait. And if you really need help, like if you're that bad into it, go talk to somebody about it and get help. Because I've seen so many people getting into the hobby who have no clue what they're doing, absolutely no clue. And it's just like all these other posters, like, I'm at Dollar General, what should I buy? I'm at Sam's, did I get a good deal? If you don't know what you should be buying, then you probably shouldn't be spending your money on it, because I've seen so many clips of people actually going into debt on their credit cards for the new Pokemon card sets or stuff they're trying to scalp. Get some help. That's all I can say. Get some help, and then find some actual help if you're actually struggling with that, because sometimes it's a gambling addiction if you're ripping packs all the time. Next one, we've got okay, change up with a post, actual cool post. Every now and then you do find some cool posts. It says, okay, I found this Celebrations ETB yesterday, and I literally I failed the Celebration CTB yesterday, and I literally went back today and spent an hour looking under Target shelves and found this ancient artifact. And bro's got the receipt down there to prove it. And he actually bought this for $10. It's a nice Black Hero promo, too. He got a 3-pack of Evolutions, bro. Yeah, I would not rip that. Evolutions was brutal. I remember opening it when I was a little kid. Yeah, no, you don't know. Just sell it. Just sell it. With the latest Pokemon craze involving prismatic evolutions, do not buy off these scalpers. Now, this one's a crazy post. This is like some schizo shit, bro. Not only is the price insane, but they also are selling you weighed boxes. Most likely keeping the heaviest themselves. Let them sit on their stock till they are forced to lower the price. What is this man talking about? He thinks he's actually getting to something by weighing prismatic ETBs. What? This is some of that schizo shit, bro. People that have no clue what they're doing. They hear weighing and they're all of a sudden they're like, ooh, me weigh box. Me weigh box. Heavy have hit. Light have not hit. Me sell light hit. Me open big hit. Box caveman. What? It makes no sense. Okay, next one. Another stupid one. We've got, hey, all, what are your thoughts on the Moonbreon? Do you think it's gonna go up in value, mad prices right now, or has it hit its ceiling? Buddy, no, it has not hit its ceiling. It's not like it. Have you seen the price charting graphs or the TCG player graphs? Yeah, buddy. It just hit like an all-time high recently, and this was like, I think I took this screenshot like a month ago. Like, buddy, it's not done. It might stall out for a little bit, but it's not done. We see how the Latios, it's not done. A couple of years, it'll be worth probably twice as much, and so will the Moonbreon. Who knows? So, and then the next one we got here, this is a post, and this really irks my nerves because I come in contact with a lot of sellers like this. Like, I work with a lot of businesses, I'm partnered with a lot of people, and this irks my nerves every time I see a post like this or someone's talk like this. It just irks me. So this guy says, I'm new to Pokemon, but what is it with these attitudes of so many Pokemon sellers? I've literally never experienced anything like this in the sports cards or other trading card group ever, but it's a frequent occurrence with Pokemon sellers. I truly don't get treating potential customers so poorly. I don't either. And yeah, exactly. I hear this type of response a lot from people who list best offer. I don't get that either. Like, if you have something listed, then if someone offers you something, I understand if it's a low ball, but if they have actual prices to back it up, then why are you getting ticked off at them? That makes no sense. You're just making a mockery of yourself. So yeah, I'm not hiding the card shop's name that was doing this. I think this is on eBay maybe. It says it's a Charizard Legendary Collection Reverse. Beautiful card. The guy says, I'm interested, but have you seen the guide value for this card in PSA 7? So he's talking about the value on, I don't know what his app he's using, but I think it might be Collector, which is, it's pretty accurate. Or is that price chart? I don't know. He says, buy one from the guide. Thank you. It just ticks me off. It just ticks me off. They're just giving you an honest offer. Why come off so harsh? It makes no sense. Why? Why are you doing this? Why be rude? I guess the other guy was being rude, but I mean, he does have stuff to back it up. So, nice attitude was just pointing out the price guide value. Why the negative reply? And he said, do you like Pokemon? This makes no sense. He says, do you like Pokemon? How often do you think about Charizard? Like, he's like just dreaming every night about Charizard. Like, you ain't dreaming about Charizard every night like I am, buddy. He's in all my dreams, my horrific dreams, my lover's dreams, everything. I think of Charizard every time I'm with my wife and we're kissing. And I think of the Charizard, and then when I'm taking a poop on the toilet, I'm thinking of Charizard. Okay, we're just moving on. This is just gonna tick me off. Okay, next one. This is actually from Whatnot. This isn't even a Facebook post, but I saw this, and this was back when Prismatic first came out, when it dropped, and this was one of the sellers. I think everybody was dogging this seller when it first came out. Prismatic did, but they have these breaks on Whatnot. It's basically gambling for whether you're gonna get 2 packs of Prismatic like this guy got, or like an ETB, or a pack of I don't know, stickers. I don't know. And yeah, so you enter, you pay, you bid on the break as in a spot, and the wheel spins, and you land on a random thing. And this guy got 2 packs of Prismatic for $73, buddy. Holy crap! That's why I do not do gambling. I don't. If you want to learn how to not get burnt, don't gamble. Buy what you want. Buy what you want. By the time you gamble all your money trying to get what you want from that break, or from the game, or whatever you're playing, you could have just bought the card outright. The odds are always in the house's favor. How do you think they make money? But there's that. 2 packs Prismatic, $73. And then next up, I don't even know this is like Facebook speak. Sometimes I see like quite a few people on Facebook speaking like this, and it makes no sense to me. Dude said, Charizard card, $100 with minor crease, hollow. Damn. Period. What are you talking about? I have no clue what you're talking about. There's a picture of a Charizard. It's got $270 on it, but you said $100. And I have no clue what this guy's talking about. He's like actually talking in gibberish. I don't get it. It's like Facebook speak, I'm telling you. And then next one we're going to look at is this Charmeleon. Again, more grades, because I'm in a couple grading groups. And if you don't know what you're doing grading, just don't send in. I know you get a cool card, you want to send it in. This one right here. First of 3 cards I sent in to get graded. First time grading, can anyone tell me how this got an 8? And I don't even have to zoom in to realize that thing is so off-centered. Look how small it is on the bottom compared to the top. Like you don't need no tool for that or anything. You just see that, and you can just automatically be like, yeah, that's getting a 9 or worse. I mean, and it looked like it should be in perimeters for a 9, but I guess it's too far to be a 9. And maybe there's some whitening on the back that took it down to an 8. I don't know, but an 8's pretty deserving on that one, I'd say. Next one we've got. This is a post from a while ago. Again, a new person who has no clue what they're doing. Back when everybody was actually sleeping on the Sea and Sky boxes, it says, is this a good price? Is this set worth collecting? And it's got the Sea and Sky boxes for $55. And I know there's probably some people on there looking at their screen right now, and they're like, oh, Sea and Sky box, $55, where? Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good deal. I mean, that was, even when it wasn't like crazy price now. The Crown Zenith is an awesome set. So, I don't... Next one. Another Whatnot one. This one is just a... I sometimes I'll just randomly scroll through, and I like to see kind of what's going on Whatnot sometimes. And I like I said, I hate gambling. And here's one by another seller. This is one of their mystery slab packs for $200. And what did they get? Well, they got an Executor, Holon Phantoms 9.5, not PSA, not Beckett, but a CGC. So that already takes it, whatever it's at, it's already taking it down a notch. It's not a 10, it's 9.5. That's taking it down another notch. This card's junk. It's a 9.5. I mean, maybe for an Executor collector, you like it. Yeah. 9.5 CGC, junk. When you're paying $200 for a mystery pack. It's junk. When you're paying $200 and the floor is this trash, that's an actual scam. Okay. Onward over yonder to the next one. We're nearing the end here. I know I've been talking for a long time. I've actually got a story to go along with this one for myself. So this one is kind of a long one, but I'll try my best to read it. This guy says, "Hello everyone, wanted to see if my Alicia's appeal is fake. Pulled from Paradise Dragona's sealed box, bought it online." And I actually pulled this card myself too from Paradise Dragona. I can't wait till it comes back. But this guy says, "Went to a local shop today to do a trade. The guy who inspected the card said it's possibly fake due to no charcoal mark. From the research I've done, Japanese cards have blue filler instead." Oh, that's what he meant with the charcoal mark. Okay. Yeah, they do have blue filler. They do. "What threw me off was he said the texture, card thickness, writing, and everything else on the card is correct, just no charcoal mark. He also grabbed a random English card and flicked it a ton." I had a guy do that one time, and so I was at this game exchange in Kentucky, right? And I like to do some searching there. It's cool to look through bulk every now and then when you have some free time. And I'd actually gotten a really expensive card out of their binder, like a $30 card. And I'd also gotten another card out of the binder, and I was like, "Hey man, this is fake." And it was one of those crappy gold fakes, you know. And like one you could scam a kid with probably. and this guy says, "Oh, I've never seen this before. Is this? Oh, I think this must be a special edition or something." I said, "Nah, man, that's straight up fake. They never made anything like that." And he said, "Okay, flick test." I was like, "Well, that's kind of strange," but he was like, "You see how that's kind of whatever wobbly or whatever when he flicked it?" And then he grabbed my card that I was about to buy, a $30 card, not just the dollar card. And he goes, "Now watch this." I'm just sitting there in disbelief, and my fiance's standing there right beside me, and I can feel her eyes staring into the back of my head. Like, I already know what she's thinking. Like, ain't no way this man just did that to my card that I'm about to buy. Okay, let's continue on with this. He said, "I did a rip test on the other cards in the pack, and all of them had blue filler. Also bought..." Yeah, that guy had no clue what he's talking about. I don't even have to read the rest of this. I can look at the card and automatically tell you just by looking at the card alone, yeah, it's real. There you go, easy peasy, it's real. You can see it right there. Clearly it's real. Okay, I think this is the last one. I saved the best one for last. This guy says, "I love when new collectors come into the hobby because they're eager to buy, and I can sell them stuff. And I love when people get scared and try to leave the hobby because I get to buy their stuff." Which is funny, and like, it's kind of messed up, but at the same time, it's true. Like, it's not necessarily taking advantage of these people. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. I mean, like, as long as you're not straight up scamming somebody, then you're doing no wrong. And this is straight up the strat. Sometimes it's not like you're going out searching for new collectors to get them to buy your stuff, or searching for people that are getting out of the hobby because they wet their pants. They think Moonbeyond's crashing. But, you know, people, if you're scared right now, I mean, the hobby is in a bad place. I'll buy all your stuff from you at 70%, you know. So that's all we got, chat. So go to my last video. There's a giveaway, and it's watch it, like it, do all the instructions on that. There's a cool giveaway. You can get you some Japanese packs. Very thankful for you guys for sticking around. I hope we can continue doing this. I'll just have to be even more online, which will suck. I'm gonna have to game in myself in Minecraft. But yeah, I'm gonna be terminally online within the next few weeks, trying to grab some more screenshots of actually some of the dumbest stuff I've seen ever in my life from Facebook, and some of the funny stuff, you know, some of the cool finds as well, to share with y'all and react to, because this has been pretty requested from some of my viewers. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and like I said, go do the giveaway. I'll see you guys again soon. If you want to come check out my whatnot, I have the link in the description. Go check that out. New buyers get $15, I think, to spend anywhere on the app. So go check that out. Thank you guys, and I love you all very much.